ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ghost Trick. I'm Karamaku.
I'm Cody.
We spent 15 minutes talking about, what is it, DC?
Yeah, DC. Well, we were talking about, like, the games and the Suicide Squad game.
Yeah, but it evolved into other shit.
That dumpster fire of a game.
Seems more like just the dumpster fire of a universe, because everything is slowly getting pulled into. No, we're not doing this right now. I saw you winding up. We're not doing this right now. We got a game to play.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the universe is fine. It's just kill the Justice League. Like, that is the thing that, like, literally tears the whole universe apart.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like slowly dragging itself down into the garbage because of just their recent decisions.
Yeah, at least in the games.
Anyway, like, who do we need to talk to? It's been a minute.
Let's talk to Lynn. I don't want to talk to that thing. Also, it's a group chat. It's a group chat. It's fine.
Shit, you're right. It's a group chat.
Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn?
I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago, and this park.
Okay. Why'd you focus on those aspects of the sentence? Why not just add those two phrases together?
I feel like she took one word out of that. I think it was like 10 years ago at this park.
Yeah.
Lynn, you fucking dumbass.
Lynn, you just repeat the sentence.
I'm a detective.
God help anyone who I have to cover.
It could only be one thing that I could think of. He was the guy that kidnapped me.
I find that hard to believe. Looks like I'd better talk to Mr. Leaflet here.
Okay, so
It's a group chat.
No, actually, yeah, it is. Why isn't he here? Get in here!
My head is a spider's nest. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. I'm so high. Let me get my weed rock.
Oh, right, the weed rock that we found.
Today, 10 years from that day.
Do you want to talk about the weed rock, or do you want to wait?
I mean, it's just we were on a website and we saw that they were selling fucking weed crystals.
Yeah, and we were like, man, that's gonna get confused for meth so quickly.
It looks like a crack rock.
It's a crack rock.
It looks like a crack rock.
Which, imagine if it actually is a crack rock, and
they're just lying.
They're just lying about what it is.
It's like $20, wasn't it? That's some cheap crack.
No, I think it was more than... I can look it up later.
Yeah, we'll look it up later. We'll put it up right here, along with our banking information.
Here's my credit card and the number on the bag.
And my mother's maiden name.
Do you want to know the name of my first pet? Anyway.
Here's my social security number. We meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it?
The Justice League.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Super Best Friends.
Shut the fuck up. It could just be a coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell? No. I've ruined this recording session by feeding into you ranting about DC.
I'm buzzed up, dude. I am buzzed up and ready to go.
Could you tell us about it?
Bricked.
About what happened 10 years ago?
At this park? Yes, of course. I was actually just about to do that. Okay,
let's talk about the Rock of the Gods.
AC/DC.
What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning?
It's this hip new band called Def Leppard. Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Is it the thing that killed you? Did your god kill you? No, it's the dead dog.
It's the dog!
You worship a dead dog? Missile! She like kicks him a little bit.
Missile!
Do CPR, maybe you can still save him.
Missile.
Do doggy CPR. This is not the appropriate time.
Join our cult. Wait a minute. You say...
No! I've got a pamphlet meant for you.
I'm gonna hit you. Wait a minute. You say gods. Do you mean dogs?
Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. Silly woman. You are standing just above the rock.
Oh my god, that other core I saw!
Oh my god, is God dead?
Oh, God is dead! That movie was right!
Jesus Christ, they built this town on the corpse of a god.
Oh my god, no wonder all this silly shit goes on.
Jesus.
There is no god to stop this madness.
so stupid. Take a good look at that monument.
Monument?
It's gonna turn out that like the mom's ghost is still here and her ghost powers to just stick along.
Are we like actually just not in the mindscape? Are we like not in the group chat, or is the group chat getting more elaborate?
I don't ask me. Rock of the Gods, Temsik Park.
The Rock of the Gods. Is it just a meteor?
Starts playing Dracula. Or Dracula. The rock is buried in the ground right here. It's been here. It's been there these 10 years. Really?
Oh my god, it turns out that Joe didn't actually shoot that guy. The guy was hit by a fucking meteor.
God, how funny would that be?
Oh, that'd be hilarious, because it's like, there's no way you can confuse the two.
It's really weird that there's only one person we know of that's been hit by a meteor.
Well, the odds aren't that high.
I guess, but you'd think it would happen more than once.
Yeah, but the atmosphere protects us from most of it.
I know, but just statistically. It's had to have happened multiple times. We just don't know about it.
It's probably just, like, the other times it happens, it was during the time when history wasn't recorded.
Or the people who get hit, just like...
Don't talk about it.
Yeah. Who's gonna believe them?
Who's gonna believe them? Anyway.
Ever since that day it flew down... It's a meteor.
It's a fucking meteor.
Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle.
A miracle?
Jesus? Is that right, Jesus?
Oh my god, this is where Jesus died for our sins!
Did Jesus just hit the ground really hard on his second coming? Did he overshoot Jerusalem a little bit?
That's why it took him 3 days to get back up.
He conked his head a little bit. He's out.
He was out for real good. So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite?
Precisely.
But it has a core. Oh my god, are we gonna get aliens in here?
Oh,
are we gonna get real wacky about this?
It better not be aliens. I'll lose my shit if it's aliens.
Oh my god, there's just an alien soul possessing dead bodies, forcing people to, like, do murders.
I will lose my mind.
Precisely. Anyway.
It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Did the meteor hit Lynn on the head?
She's got a thick skull.
Cracked her on the fucking skull on its way down.
Oh my god, people have been saving her from death ever since she was a fucking child. Me?
Do I need to repeat myself?
10 years ago.
That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. It's him, like, cracked out on a bench.
This was before he had any sort of religion. He's, like, he's super into, like, crack and heroin.
I had no idea that day would change my destiny.
Although that is kind of a miracle if a rock was enough to get you off drugs.
If you saw a meteor crash down in front of you and almost take a little girl's head off, you might stop. You might.
I might do it harder. Yeah. That's scary.
Well, life is short, and I'm gonna enjoy it. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. I thought it was coming from my van at first.
Eek!
Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
No, please, Goyle.
Can we see, like, who...
Is that?
Is that us?
Us?
Is that us? Also, she's wearing, like, Christmas clothes.
Oh, yeah, this is winter outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cold. Why is it...
Well, this game takes place around Christmas.
Man,
and he said 10 years to the day.
All these times, like, all these crimes happening around Christmas time. This sucks.
That's the most wonderful time of the year. Is that a toilet plunger?
Lynn, is that a toilet plunger?
Lynn?
Lynn?
It's probably a purse, but it looks like a toilet. Wait, no, that's a toilet plunger.
Yeah. What the fuck, Lynn?
What
are you doing? You are a weird child.
I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures.
Figures?
I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move.
Oh, when I first imagined this, I thought he had, like, a knife to her throat or something, but, like, no, he's, like, holding her. Like, he's gonna run off with her any second.
Well, no, throw her at the detective. He'll have to drop the gun to catch her, and you can escape.
He gets scared and shoots the bullet through Lynn to kill him.
I saw RoboCop. This worked. The tension was so thick it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, I OD'd. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Jesus Christ.
Just land directly on him, please.
It's a diamond, isn't it? Did it land directly on him?
Hang on, did it?
Oh, it's a shower.
That's... Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Jesus Christ. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. Mick Jagger. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back.
Oh my god, it did fucking kill him. Joe didn't do shit.
So he's just been possessing that rock this whole time? Did you see that shit?
No, he
was wacky.
He fucking didn't because he thinks he shot the criminal.
Oh, right. Dude, how could you mistake that?
Especially since, like, if it came from behind him, that means that he fell forward, which a bullet wouldn't have done that.
Not only that, I feel like the coroner would clearly be like, yeah, there's a rock in this dude's spine.
No, they don't need to do an autopsy. They know what killed him.
If it was found in the river, the cause of death is drowning.
Basically.
The judgment of the gods was brought down in the park that day.
That guy was bad and thus must die. That really cleaned up my act.
I found out that we live in Old Testament times. 10 years ago.
If she's float, she's made of wood.
The little girl that was you was saved by the rock of the gods.
That was a god. Oh my, I can't believe it.
Sounds like God just passed some kidney stones. The rock of the gods was given the name Temsik. And still today.
Because them was sick.
Shut up.
No.
It lies sleeping deep in the park's earth.
Cool.
Neato. Fuck.
Yeah, hi, let's go talk about this. I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jode was the one who saved me.
Why didn't he mention that it was just straight up a meteor?
Because he probably didn't see it. He keeps saying that he was haunted by the fact that he had to kill a guy that day.
But he had to put him out of his misery.
The rock didn't kill him. Oh my god, he does that thing with the deer where he like goes up and breaks its neck, but he also didn't do it right, so now he's suffering even more.
You're very young then. And you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember.
But that's funny.
Not funny, ha ha. Well, a little funny, ha. This dude got struck by a meteor.
That kind of sucks, and only the universe has those probabilities.
That's cosmic. That's one of those issues where it's like, okay, this is a change. This is where I need to change my life.
Except he couldn't change his life; he died.
Yeah, so probably thinking about that in hell.
A huge incident like this should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. You good? It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it...
I don't listen.
I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and never came back to this park again. Even though I think I ran through it to get to the chicken place.
No, she was so fixated on chicken, she just was not paying attention. It was like laser sights.
She's just walking through places. She Kool-Aid Mans through a wall. That's why I didn't know anything about it.
The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of the park that it fell in. And the rock of the gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning this park into a housing site.
Okay, so one, bullshit, because, like, they would have taken that rock out of the ground to put it in a museum.
Yeah, like, people would have seen that.
And then, like, the spot where it landed would probably be, like, preserved as, like, you know, a kind of a museum-esque site.
Nah, they'd probably just observe it for as long as possible. Because it's really the meteor that's the important part.
Yeah, it is, which, like, the fact that they still left it in the ground.
I swear to God.
Do they not know it's here?
If they make some goofy shit where it's like nobody knew that the meteor hit that night, I'm gonna call bullshit. There's no way.
Because they named it. They fucking named it.
Well, he named it.
He named it, and no. Did the police cover it up because this is like a case where they think it's police brutality?
hate crime.
No, because he had to shoot that guy. Shoot the guy. The rock killed him, but
Yeah,
like...
Rock did the work.
But like, they think that Jode shot this man, so they covered it up.
Maybe? I don't know. We'll see.
Because, like, I'm right. They wouldn't just leave that rock there.
No, they wouldn't. If people knew about it, they'd collect the rock.
Absolutely. Anyway, I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day.
It made me stop drinking. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. You're doing a bad job. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. That is my mission.
Your mission is stupid. I see.
Missile's still
Can
dead.
you, like, take it? Okay, thank you. Do not leave him here.
Probably do something about that.
Also, make sure that, like, there aren't, like, I don't know, bugs didn't get on him, because bugs go quick onto a dead body.
Oh, yeah.
You should know that, Lynn.
Oh, yeah, I remember,
Sorry, I need water. Go on.
a while back, our dog Lily passed away, and we were trying to get things prepped to bury her. We just had like a towel over her on the laundry room while we were outside getting things ready. One of my family members thought that she was alive again because Midnight, who was a kitten at the time, had crawled under the blanket and was just like moving around under it.
Not reading the situation at all.
Yeah, no, he was just curious.
Man. He's a little bastard, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Midnight, snuggling up with a corpse.
Ba-da-bow! I'm taking you with me, Missile.
Missile's dead as shit. And probably gonna start stinking soon.
No. Wait, no, wait. I was like,
Yeah?
I was thinking about it. Cause, like, we were gonna put Missile back in his body, but he doesn't want that.
Not yet.
But, like, would we be able to put him back later? And, like, what would happen to the timeline if we do?
Well, anything that a ghost does sticks, even after they've come back to life, I think.
I mean, I guess so, but that means if Missile, like, guides someone away from something. Right?
Well, I think it really is just, like, the things he swaps will still swap.
No, I mean, like, after. Because, like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man.
I don't fucking know.
Who cares? There's aliens now.
And so 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that. But Detective Jode, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew, and the man died, I took his life. What was that?
Sorry, I'll start reading.
Well, you want to read?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What was that confession of his all about?
It has to be that he doesn't know.
Or he just killed a different person.
There's
How much would
3
that
dead
suck?
bodies.
There's a lot of dead
Because
bodies.
it's like there's the guy at the park, his fucking wife, and now there's a 3rd body somewhere.
Maybe. Because there's no way he didn't notice that meteor.
It could just be that, like, he thinks he shot him. It was shaken up, and then, like, someone else went to investigate, found the meteor, and didn't tell him.
There's no way.
I would think that, what's-his-face did that.
Who?
His rival, whatever his name. Cabanella? Or
Yeah, Cabanella.
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
Maybe, but Cabanella seems like he wants to do this fair and square.
Does he?
I guess not.
He was trying to get the other guy executed, like, and like he took Jode, the escaped prisoner, away from the prison to show the justice minister that he caught the escaped prisoner.
I guess so.
It's fucking weird, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destiny of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. 10 skips. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn?
God, it's gonna be me. It's gonna fucking be me.
What do you mean?
I tried to kidnap Lynn that night.
We weren't kidnapping, you're using her as a hostage. There's a difference.
I guess so.
Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need.
Although, if it was me, that would make sense as to why Jode was, like, drawing me in the prison.
I guess so.
If he's haunted by it.
We decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jode.
It turns out there was no body to bring in because he just got up and walked away. He didn't die.
Possessed himself.
He just got hit really hard and, like, just walked away.
Nah, man, wouldn't that suck? Oh, shit, hey.
I found the box! Some weird guy had it.
It glitched for a second.
Did it?
Yeah, the box got weird.
I guess I'll look at it in editing. Wait, let me make sure everything's fine. I'm sorry.
I think it was the game.
I know, I just...
Jode's character model is just weird.
I know, I just don't like glitches in general.
Yeah.
You know why.
Well, yeah.
You found the music box, Detective Jode.
Oh,
I'm tired. I was supposed to die like a few hours ago.
good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Pulls out a gun.
The fuck is this shit?
Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him.
Him? You mean Inspector Cabanello, right?
I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me.
Detective Jode.
Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know?
He puts it on the table and just...
He just starts slamming it against the desk.
Nah, like it's just one-fisted. Straight down onto the box. He just smashes it.
Gives it a good old Fonzie smack.
No! No fucking way!
Ta-da!
He called that a knack. Looks more like brute strength to me. So, is there just... Did you lose the key to open that and that's the only way to open it? I could see that being a thing.
Remember his, like, insane upper body strength,
Oh,
though.
yeah, he's got crazy strength.
Yeah.
God,
He's got a +10.
that day in the prison that we were there with him, fucking nuts.
Holy shit.
That's a big gun. It just fit in that box?
It's a flintlock. How the fuck did that fit?
Don't
there?
look down the barrel, you dumbass!
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You
the
should
Sir
find-
Justice Minister.
Look, he's like holding it directly up to his face. What am I looking at? You should find scorch marks on the grip.
Scorch marks?
When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. Uh-huh.
Sorry, why would that be there?
Was it a contraption or was it a doodad?
But why would there be a string on the gun? Like, not on just the frame, the gun.
The string.
Meh.
It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears.
Yeah, that's what that said. Why would Camilla use something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mentions of some scorch marks. Whole house is on fire.
I was shot.
Oh, right, the doodads. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place.
I really want to know, where did the arrow land when we did this with Lynn? Because it's like, if it hit the cabinet, there's a good reason why there would have been a ghost trick that happened.
Choose.
Choose your fighter. Anyway, that's you.
She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. So somebody else had to have interfered.
Yeah, I'm guessing a ghost.
I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the pictures, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun.
In other words...
It proves the contraption existed there in that room on that day. That doesn't feel like it's very good evidence.
I mean, it proves that he didn't do it. But also, that's another crime. You manipulated a crime scene.
Yeah.
It's also worse since you're a cop, you dumbass.
You know to not do that. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right?
Would they let him go because he was trying to protect the child?
I mean, they probably let him go because he didn't do it.
Well, I mean, it's still the fact that he manipulated the crime scene. He, like, fucked up the evidence.
Yeah, he'd still go to jail, or at least face some kind of charge for that.
Because it's like, maybe the court would understand, because there's sometimes, like, sympathy judgment, where, like, yeah, you did this, but also this was your daughter, and you were just trying to protect her.
Yeah, but you still have to carry out some kind of sentence.
Well, yeah, I know, but it would be a lighter sentence than what would normally be on that crime.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway.
Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to step out and check on something in the kitchen.
Okay.
But that angle was never brought up in the court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
Wait, no, I still want to die.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, I thought that was going to be some cool shit. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Joe. I thought we were past this, Lynn.
We're just double checking. We're rounding the bases.
Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Now I must execute your daughter.
Thank you, Lynn. Sorry, I zoned out. In those eyes of yours, shit.
What was that?
Nothing, don't worry about it. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago.
I'm gonna stumble over everything.
Sorry, I had a very traumatic incident at work today. I'm still shaking up from it.
You mean when your mail truck comically ran away from you?
Yeah, it almost ran into the front of someone's house.
Like, that's some shit you would see in, like, a cartoon.
Oh, yeah, because I guarantee you, if the house I was at has a doorbell, or a Ring doorbell or whatever, what they saw was their mailman get out of the truck back away out of frame without the mailman seeing, then the mailman turning around and seeing that his truck isn't there, and then just bolting down the street.
Oh my god, that's gonna end up on the internet.
Oh man, probably.
Because, like, Ring doorbell videos end up on the internet all the time.
I'm not gonna, I'm like legitimately shaken up about it just because, like, that could have ended so poorly.
Yeah, you could have been fired.
I could have been fired. I could have really damaged someone's house or their vehicle. Thank God there were
If you had tripped while it was moving and you ended up under the tire.
Yeah. Thank God nobody, like, kids were out there that day, or they could have been hurt.
Mommy, look at you!
God damn it. But yeah, like, after I caught it and got it off of that person's front lawn, I had to, like, sit there for several seconds and compose myself because I was, like,
to be
freaking out.
Yeah, that's fair. You, like, one had just ran probably really hard to catch up with that truck.
It was probably 200 feet. It got really far away from me.
Wow, alright.
Not 200 feet, but, like, probably, like...
a good distance.
A really good distance.
Like, how many houses over?
Probably made like 3 or 4 houses.
Oh, boy.
It actually got really lucky because it didn't go straight back because there was a truck. It, like, angled itself, and then...
It just missed the truck, huh?
It just missed the truck. It hit a curb, and then it hit another curb and got onto someone's lawn.
You're always complaining about your luck. That's the luckiest shit that you ever had to go through.
Oh, yeah. But today was just full of bad luck. I'm so happy I didn't cause any damage. I'm gonna get chewed the fuck out tomorrow, though. I shouldn't
That's not your fault.
It's not. It was a vehicle malfunction.
Which, like, you reported it, and then you got a new truck.
Yeah, but I shouldn't get fired for it. There was no damage caused.
Yeah, no damage.
Luckily.
But, like, still, if they try to fire you over that, the union can save your ass.
I hope so, because there have been other people with rollaway incidents who didn't get fired. We had somebody, like, a month before I started, they flipped a whole mail truck. I don't know how the fuck you do that.
Yeah, how do you stay hired by doing that?
Yeah, how do you flip an entire mail truck and then just still have your job?
Sissel.
If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now. Without out. This is what I deserve. That's what I've told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now.
My attitude changed within hours.
I'm now a radical dude with a radical tude. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. They start glowing.
Rock of the gods. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives. Yeah, and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I'm doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions. Hopefully you remember them.
Question 1. Who am I?
Who am I? What's my name? Where's my ID? Sorry, I need a drink.
Question 2. You want to go to McDonald's?
I can't eat, but I'll go with you.
I like the ambiance. I like those terrifying kids' meal boxes with teeth.
Can we go to one with a play place?
The dying race.
In order to find the truth about us.
Fair enough. Fire away.
Okay.
Sets off the flintlock in the justice minister's hands.
In his face. Okay, the manipulator. Oh wait, you're in the group chat now. Please tell me the justice minister is also in the group chat.
La da 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 da. I'm not hearing any of this.
Like sitting in the corner while we all talk. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jode. About the manipulator.
Yes. And it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too.
Oh my god, you are here!
Another heart attack!
Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. I feel like the weight on his heart is way better now. He is no longer under so much stress constantly.
It's probably at least a little lessened by the fact that his daughter isn't kidnapped.
Yeah, and now that, like, he finally got a call confirming that she's, like, okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah, her fucking fever.
Does she have a fever like 104?
It's really high. Her brain is baking.
Which, actually, fun fact, a fever is good for an infection.
It's also just not good for you.
So if you have a fever of, like, 100, 101, or maybe 102, you can just let that ride for a day or two.
But if you're like higher than that, you probably need to break that fever.
Yeah, you should try to break it, or if it reaches 104, you should probably go to a doctor.
Do you want to go do your thing?
Oh yeah, let me go do that real fast.
Okay, we're back. Cody checked his thing.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to make sure that the kitchen wasn't on fire.
The kitchen wasn't going to be on fire.
It's called a simplification.
Yeah, but still, I know for a fact that it wasn't going to be on fire. It's never caught fire.
Didn't I start a fire in the kitchen? Yeah, I started a fire in the oven once.
Yeah, but the thing you checked, were you actually checking the kitchen? Or
No.
like, were you checking the smoker?
No, it was just, well, it's easier than saying that the patio isn't on fire. Just say that the kitchen's not on fire.
Anyway.
You weirdo.
Sissel, do you think...
Not really.
Fucking dumbass. Do you think that's what happened to me too?
What are you talking about, Lynn?
Everyone's got a legend.
What you talking about, girl?
I need a cough drop.
Don't tell me. You were manipulated too?
Oh my god, don't yell at me.
Who did you kill? Oh, fuck, Lynn.
Oh, right, because
Lynn.
if she's thinking about this, he sees it too. There's no secrets in the ghost realm.
Lynn.
Lynn, no! Oh wait, the Justice Minister would see it too. He's in the group chat.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah, he's gonna like judge her trial or whatever.
Oh, did you know YouTube now plays ads when you're paused?
What?
Yeah, when you pause videos on YouTube now, it'll play an ad.
No!
Yeah.
I heard about the war on ads like becoming worse, but like what the fuck?
Yeah, now they play ads whenever you pause videos.
Great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Fucking great. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. That's Sissel talking.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell when it's like this.
And now apparently they are going to make it a thing where it's like YouTube won't work if you have an ad blocker installed.
Which like we don't have to worry about that. While our phones do have ad blockers, we use the app.
Yeah.
So.
I'm thinking about trying to use Opera at work. Because it comes with a built-in ad blocker.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work on YouTube now. Remember?
I guess.
Because like the war on ad blockers.
I might still try though.
Good fucking luck.
They really want people to buy YouTube Premium, which I'm not going to do. It's fine. We can finish up this recording.
All right.
Or are you paranoid people are going to toss our clothes on the floor?
Yeah. But anyway, but now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it?
For funsies?
For funsies.
How funny would that be? It just turns out at the end that it's for funsies.
It's for funsies. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me about it.
What the fuck?
I feel like I know that device from somewhere.
No surprise there. You lost your lice.
Your girl, that was good.
Very well attached to those lice. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine.
Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jode?
Do they remember deaths?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, right. No, I'm afraid I don't see.
Because it's like...
I'm blind.
She didn't remember her first one because she was unconscious or some shit. But then, like, each one after that, she remembers.
That's like 3 deaths.
Let's see, there was,
She got 360 no-scoped. She got shot by, nearsighted Jigo.
And then she got killed by the contraption. She got, like, squished by a chicken.
Is that all?
I think so. I don't think she's died ever since then.
Got by the doohickey, squished by the chicken. I hope one of them is like food poisoning or something.
She just gets fucking food poisoning.
She gets dysentery.
She doesn't die. She just has a really bad time. Anyway.
Crap. I think that is it.
I told Detective Jode about it. Where did the arrow land?
Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. Would it have made it to the cabinet?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it shoots over the cake to light the candles.
It's very strange. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place.
Really?
And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption.
Oh, wait, really?
Hmm.
You haven't?
That old pigeon guy. Also, I'm paranoid something, like, bad is going to happen.
Why?
Because, like, all day I've just had bad luck. So now I'm afraid that I'm gonna hear, like, a bang from the kitchen or something.
Is that why you went to check dinner?
Yeah. Who in the world is he? Why is his nose coming out from the center of his forehead? What is he, an early bronchiosaurid?
Detective Jode, you must have heard this name before. Temsik?
Has, like, a visible reaction where he's like... Where did you hear that name?
Relic Agent.
Relic Agent.
You say that, and then it's like sleeper agent code activates.
His eyes roll in the back of his head. He kills everybody in the room with a pencil.
He goes to kill the president.
Kill John Lennon.
The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there.
You okay?
No.
It's like Frankensteining out of the room. So, Jesus.
Oh, there you are.
Cabanella moonwalking towards him. He just grabs him by the neck and then whips him like a towel. So you found out about that, did you?
Whips him so hard he turns blue. I heard that meteorite saved little Lynn's life.
Jesus Christ, it's Detective Jode. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day.
We've done fucking
Except
nothing.
360 no-scope it, dude.
In that case, I don't get it. If it's true, didn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away?
He had to have known about the meteor.
What are you talking about?
What's happening?
What's poppin'?
What's crickety cracking, yo? And she tries to do like a little head spin and just falls.
She just lands like on her side. Family Guy falls.
She breaks her neck. We gotta bring her back again.
In the ghost row.
We just grab her and it's like, don't do the head spin. Don't.
Stop!
But I learned from Raygun. She was in the Olympics.
Learned from Cabanella. It was cool. Detective John, he told me that 10 years ago, that person...
12 years ago.
It was 14 years ago.
Oh yeah, speaking of, the Ace Attorney investigation games are out.
Oh yeah, it finally downloaded to my Switch, so we could play it whenever.
We'll probably play it on either on the channel or on stream.
I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream. I want you to be there for that.
So on the channel?
Probably.
Okay.
The person who killed the perpetrator in the park.
I don't think I'm looking forward to that.
Was you. Oh yeah, because each case takes 12 hours?
Not just that, I'm the only one who's going to read. There's one female character.
You mean Kay?
Yeah. There's Kay, There's
What about that
Justice Lady.
Yeah, well, she's in the second game.
Regina.
What about that short stack? Is that a woman? Is that a man?
Miss. Oh fuck, what's her name? Oh no.
The one that's like been using pre-baked goods for the baking contest.
Only delicious drugs. Fuck, what's her name?
Oh, we don't have to worry about that right now.
It's gonna be bugging you now.
You can look it up later. What? But it was Meteorite?
It was actually pretty sick.
I just wanted to look cool.
I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. I could have yelled duck. No question
I
about
yelled
it.
goose. I fumbled.
He was so confused.
And then he died.
Jesus. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I activated my meteor wishing star summon ability.
I accidentally turned on a magnet.
How? What mental gymnastics can you do to, like, blame yourself for this man getting hit by a fucking meteor?
I didn't know.
That's a toilet plunger. It's actually just a toilet plunger. Why is she...
You're getting so close to the mic.
Why is she holding a toilet plunger?
She wanted to clean the fountain.
They're never gonna explain that. $5 says they just never explain it.
No, they're gonna talk about it, but it's gonna be like one of those things where she just says what she was doing and then we move on. Anyway.
I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. What the fuck?
What are you
mental
fucking
gymnastics
talking
are you
about?
Doing? He sees the meteor coming, he's like, this is gonna be sick as fuck.
That's not true.
Yeah, what mental gymnastics tell you that
Oh my god, did you shoot Lynn? Did you ghost trick her back to... Are you the manipulator?
Thud.
Yeah, I heard that thud. It might have been the neighbors that below us. They closed their door real hard. You were trying to save me.
Lynn, I'm sorry, but I was aiming for you.
I actually... That image that we keep showing, I wasn't actually doing that. I was trying to be like Cabanela, so I was breakdancing.
Uh-oh, Detective Gumfuck. I don't think that's really it. Is he gonna say that he summoned the meteor? Please tell me you summoned the meteor. Please, I dare you. I double dog dare you.
He like gets on his knees, Shamala Hamala, and the guy's like, what?
His eyes roll into the back of his head. He's like,
And the guy gets like so scared. Cause imagine a cop doing that.
what do you do?
What do you do?
And then you get hit by a meteor. It's like, cool, I guess God is real
and then,
now.
like, the last moments of your fucking life was spent in confusion and fear. We've done fucking nothing.
Oh my god. I'm okay. On that day, 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place.
So I lied about murdering the guy in the dark.
You see, I killed him emotionally.
With kindness.
And it cuts to him like holding the door open for him.
He didn't say thank you.
I had no choice.
Another place.
Yes. In the police headquarters interrogation. He's got to do it in a headlock.
Cuts him to stepping on a butterfly.
Swats a ladybug. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who is being questioned escaped.
Oh, like you? Wow, I didn't know about that.
Because I didn't tell you.
Because it was 10 years ago when you were a kid.
I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park.
Ow! I got hit by a car.
Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad.
Unfortunately, I had really bad aim back then.
Unfortunately, it hit the meteorite, causing a shard to fragment off and hit him in the spine.
Oh, wait, this warning shot's gonna hit someone?
God, I hope not.
He just thinks he killed the, like, park dude. Like, shot him through the hair.
He hit a bird.
A bird.
That warning shot made him panic. Maybe don't fire... Wait, can cops fire warning shots?
If you're
It's not a thing, right? Cops can't fire warning shots.
No, like, it depends on where you live. They have different rules on warning shots. But most of the time, if you shoot a warning shot, like, trying to be cool, like, oh no, I just tried to shoot next to his head. No, you tried to kill him. That's basically the rule on warning shots. If you're gonna shoot a warning shot, you shoot down towards the ground. Are you looking up the rules on warning shots right now?
I can't find it. At least not an easy answer.
Because it's like most of the time it's ruled that like warning shots are illegal. You're not allowed to do that. The moment you fire a gun, you become the aggressor.
Which makes sense. Like, you're gonna cause them to panic and they could end up doing something even worse.
Can you like...
Right, sorry. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword.
Green as in I was wearing a green coat, but also because I was new.
See, it's a metaphor, both physical and mental. I made him panic, and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault.
But who is he? Is it me? Because you're going through great lengths to hide who this is. Detective Jode.
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn.
Did you shoot Lynn? Are you telling me you shot Lynn?
I ricocheted the bullet off your ribs and into his face.
I curved the bullet. It curved away from him and into you.
I just curved in the wrong direction.
So the man who grabbed me died that day.
And it wasn't your fault.
And it wasn't your fault.
These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face.
Oh, is it me? Because you were like drawing me in the prison.
Was it me?
Was it me?
How old am I?
Wait, are you saying I escaped from prison?
Or you served your sentence and got out.
But he just said I escaped.
We escaped the interrogation room. Well, no, we died, so it can't be us. Right?
No. This is just turns out that we're getting weird about this.
And then, a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. Neat. I painted pictures in my cells, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget.
Okay, cool. Who's that in the back? I want to know about that guy.
Yeah, what's that terrifying walrus thing?
Oh my god, what was that movie about? Was it just the walrus?
Oh, Tusk?
Yeah, that one.
That movie that's like just fucking insanity.
Yeah. Anyway.
Feels like I'm doing a drug trip.
Uh-huh.
Man, I'm trash.
It just cuts to it's like stick figures.
And tonight, I finished my last portrait. The final face I wanted to remember.
I had 5 years to get better in art, and I did.
And boy, did I waste it. So what's our relation to him? The final face. The face of the... Okay, so we are the man in the park that day.
Wait, watch. He's gonna move. It's not even gonna be us.
The face of the man in the park that day.
Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. Hey, that hairline just appeared. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was my face.
My face.
It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that night? I kidnapped Lynn.
That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago.
I have a twin.
Shut up. The face of the man whose life I stole. The man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
But hold on, Detective Jode. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me.
By the way, the name that I know the man... What? The name that I know the man in the park that day...
Okay, they're getting real cryptic about the way they're talking, right?
Yeah, that's like word salad. Jesus
Christ. The name
Christ.
that I know the man in the park that day by.
Is that proper?
No!
That cannot be proper.
Okay, Jode, you need to, like, sit down. I think you're having a stroke.
Holy shit, dude.
Isn't Sissel. Okay? Why didn't you just say the name of the man then? Why did you have to say not Sissel?
I'd have to go through all these goddamn hoops.
You backflipping through this sentence. Please.
Cartwheeling through it more like.
What?
From the first minute Sorry, that last sentence really just fucked me up. The first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Who is this dumb fuck?
That was quick.
like Magneto just pulled it into his hand. Mr. Minister.
Inspector Cabanela, what are you?
I thought you said, what are you?
What are you?
Bipedal. Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What?
What?
Is he working with the bad guys?
Are you working with the bad guys?
What?
Are you gonna wipe your face even though no one can see you?
He's blue.
He's blue.
Pulls off a mask.
Demand.
Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight.
Are you being controlled?
You evil?
Are you being possessed right now?
You possessed or are you just evil? Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage.
What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanela? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted.
Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life.
Says you, and then he hangs up.
I don't negotiate with terrorists when my family isn't involved.
I don't negotiate with breakdancers.
Come back when you can play the cymbals.
Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
Is he being possessed?
Is he being possessed? He didn't look okay. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
He aims the flintlock at Jode.
What in the world?
He just has a heart attack again. Because I can see that happening.
I mean, yeah.
What's going on? Inspector Cabanela!
Hang on, I'll check on him. I could do that. I could just go over there.
That's probably what's going to end up happening. Cabanela hasn't died, so we can't talk to him.
But we know that someone can possess people and make them do things. Although, this is the most complex...
Convoluted.
Not convoluted, complex thing that they've done so far. So far, they've, made people forget what's going on and just move their hands.
Yeah, they seem more controlled, if he is possessed.
It could just be that Cabanela's a bad guy.
Yeah, Cabanela might just be a not very nice person.
He could just be blue and hiding it.
The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanela's call proved that to us.
Wait, what the fuck is Joe talking about? He said he fired a warning shot, but he didn't kill the guy.
He blames himself because the warning shot made him grab Lynn. And I guess that made him hesitate long enough for the meteor to hit him or something.
Yeah, but I thought he was gonna lead into the fact that the warning shot past him and killed someone else and no one found it.
That would have been hilarious. Actually just missed and hit some rando. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started.
It could be that I was possessed by the manipulator the whole time, and then they had no use for me anymore.
Maybe?
So they just fucking killed me.
If the manipulator is an alien, I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's like those old Flash games.
That's kind of what this reminds me of.
Really?
Yeah, what was the one where you're the little alien slug thing?
I don't know, but that's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the name of it?
I want to say Invader, but I don't know.
Oh, man. I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Saving.
Yeah, anyway, we're gonna end the episode here.
Yeah, because you gotta go do stuff.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Ghost Tricks. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.